What's up, guys? Welcome back. What's up? It's been a month since I last gave you guys, actually it's been 5 weeks since I last gave you guys an update. And if whoever's, there's a few of you guys that's actually following this entire project. And if you know, the last video we left off with the broken turbocharger, which was extremely disheartening. And if you look at that video, I'll put the link somewhere. You can check that video out. You can see how sad I was because, that was a big hit, already doing this major job. It was a big hit to have one of my turbochargers actually broke in half. But, I'm smiling now, so, things must have gotten better. Things are good. And, I had two options. I could have went with just a stock turbo, or just went the whole 9 yards and, build this car out. Well, if you follow this channel long enough, you kind of figure out that I kind of went the whole 9 yards. I didn't really want to, but it was the right thing to do because I don't half-ass anything. Nothing gets half-assed around here. I have very innovative ways of doing things, but I don't half-ass shit. But anyway, guys, so went with the bigger VTG 68mm turbos, which is these turbos. They're brand new, custom built turbos. They're good for 800 horsepower, massive. We got the new spec 2.5 clutch that's in there, clutch and flywheel. Clutch and pressure plate that's in there. That's good for, up to the 800 horsepower as well. What we got? We got the torque solution. We got the torque solution bigger inlets. So, the stock inlets, just to give you an example, these are the stock inlets. You can see they all skinny. And then you can see the torque solution inlets, which are a lot more volume. Also, on top of bigger turbos, inlet, clutch, went with the biggest intercoolers you could get for this car. So, here we have it, the Alpha, the 5.5 inch thick intercoolers. These intercoolers come with the carbon shroud. They are beautiful. They're just amazing, and those handle well over 1,000 horsepower. So there'll never be any need, no matter where I go with power with this car, those intercoolers will always be able to cool down whatever it is that I need. So yeah, the entire motor is back together. Everything's in one piece. You can see I have a bunch of seals. Every single rubber seal has been changed that I moved. Didn't put another used one back on. Every single rubber hose has been changed. All the turbo hard lines, all of those are all brand new. The reason why it took me 5 weeks to come with this new video is because things were breaking, things were seized. Obviously, on this particular engine, it doesn't look like anything has ever been turned. Like, everything was just look original. Nothing was moved, nothing was turned on this car. So a lot of all the hard lines were sealed. I was able to recover only one hard line, and then one hard line was on back order for like 3 weeks. So there was a lot of holdup there with the build, and just parts that I needed. But yeah, I got everything now. Bigger turbos, bigger inlets, bigger freaking intercoolers. I got the Cobb cob access port in the mail. That should be showing up tomorrow. Then I'm going to get a custom tune. You know, I'm just going to be looking to do somewhere around, you know, a little over 600. Not going to go too crazy because it's not like the bottom end on this car is built. But I could probably go up to around 700. But we'll save that for another date. We'll talk about horsepower numbers. But yeah, that's it. This thing is ready to go back in the car now. It's ready to go back in the car. And yeah, lines are all pinned. All the lines are pinned. You know, everything, you know, is torqued and torqued to spec. Everything is back the way that it's supposed to be on this car. So now I'm just going to reverse the process from when I originally took this motor out. Get it back in the car. Get the coolant flushed. Oh yeah, one other thing that I did get too was this this coolant system evacuation tool. So basically, with this particular car, with this motor, you need this whole pressure, this entire like pressure system, because you gotta pressurize the system. You gotta like pressurize the system and stuff to do the coolant, to get the coolant, all the air out properly in this car. And so yeah, I went ahead, purchased the proper tool to make sure that I do that job correctly. And yeah guys, so you know, it's been extremely fun working on this motor and you know, doing this entire project. I am now, I would say, about, you know, 75% done. The other 25% is still getting it into the car and making sure everything functioned properly, making sure I did everything correctly, obviously. But you know, I'm pretty confident about the rebuild of the motor and everything that I've done thus far. You know, working on such an intricate motor, it's been, I wouldn't say it's been challenging, but you know, like I said, it's just been really fun wrenching on this thing. You know, I get a pleasure out of actually the build more than the actual drive and the actual car. So yeah, you know, everything is refreshed on it. New plugs, new coils, new seals, new everything. So now it's time to wheel this thing on over there and get the M3 out the way, wheel this over there and start getting this thing up in the car. And you know, hopefully get a cold start for you guys real soon. But yeah guys, oh yeah, one other thing I forgot to add is that I do have the carbon Y pipe. Let me show you guys that. So the Alpha kit does come with you know, all the holes come with this really cool Y pipe as well, which is full carbon fiber. And these are all the hoses here. Got all the new fluid, filters, engine mount, upgraded engine mounts here, and yeah, that's it guys. Yeah guys, so thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next, you know, the next one's gonna be a startup. I'm not gonna record me putting this back in. It's literally just reversed from me taking it out. If you guys have any questions about any part of this process, please by all means leave me a message, comment, let me know, because there was a few issues that I ran into that I wasn't 100% sure. And the thing about this particular car, like, I see why there's not that much information on the internet, because everything is so in depth, it's so tedious, intricate, and just, you know, refined. Most people are, it's a lot easier to take this to a dealer or a shop and just say, here you go, and then pay them. To be honest with you, it really is a lot easier for that. Like I said, my enjoyment is the actual wrenching, so that's why I choose not to. I could afford to pay someone, but I just choose not to because it's more fun to me to fix my own stuff. You know, if I break it, I'd like to break it, and then I'd like to fix it, and so forth. But anyway, if you do have any questions about any of this process, there are a few things that are a little tricky. Please, by all means, whether this is, you know, a day, a month, a year from now, 10 years from now, you could just leave me a message. I will reply and, you know, give you all of the insight that I remember about this. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you on the next.